Hello YouTube, I'm Mandy and this is Mandy's Makeup Adventures, and on today's adventure, I'm trying to be quiet because my kids have just gone to bed. On today's adventure, we are looking at a mystery Valentine's box from Juvias Place. So this was $15, and for $15 you get 4 full-size makeup products, and one of them is going to be a palette. So let's get into it and see what we got. So I was really excited because I had only watched I think I watched like 2 videos just to see like because I was starting to panic. Let me explain. Allow me to explain. Let me scoochy up here. Panic because I was thinking, okay, this is a Valentine's box, and I only have 2 palettes from Juvias Place. I have the Nubian Glow from Holiday, which is the gold palette, and then I have the Sweet Pinks. And I was thinking to myself, what better Valentine's palette could there be than the Sweet Pinks? So I was thinking, oh my gosh, I really hope I didn't just pay for another Sweet Pinks, which would have been fine. I would have just given it away in a giveaway, but I was looking to expand my Juvias Place collection. So I watched a couple videos and I saw that they didn't have those in either of the 2 videos, so it kind of like eased my mind, and I knew that it was coming in a couple days, so I was like, you can handle this, it's okay. You are likely to not get a repeat of those 2 palettes because there's so many palettes that Juvias Place has, and I only have 2 of them. So odds were that I was not gonna get a repeat, and I didn't get a repeat. I got this palette. This is the Queen palette, Fumi X Juvias Place. And I don't know who Fumi is, but Lord, is she gorgeous. And I really like, she has some attitude. You see this? It's attitude. I love it. So I'm excited, and I've already played in this a little bit. Look at how cute. It's got the Queen here because this is the Queen palette. So we've got the Queen of Hearts here, and it's got her picture. I love how they did that, like it's a playing card. Super cute. And I love the color choices because it goes with the Queen of Hearts and it goes with Valentine's. I think it's a really good theme. And so that was what I was seeing in the other videos. So we've got the palette. That was item number 1. Item number 2 from the Juvias Place Disco Fever collection is the Disco Fever lip gloss. We're gonna put that on here in just a second. So it's a white shimmering silver kind of deal, and it's very difficult for me to get out of its packaging because of the nails situation that I have right now. These nails, like, I don't know how people get anything done when they have these nails because it is so very, very difficult. I'm trying to like push it, there we go. Push it from the back. All right. So this is what it looks like. And we're gonna put some on over top of my lippy. Ooh, that's nice. It smells like vanilla cupcakes. I love when brands make it smell like sweet baked items. I like my candles and my lippies to smell like something's baking. Yes, please. Okay, so there's the gloss. And you know, I was really excited when I saw this packaging because I was like, I wanted this collection so bad, but you know, broke the house over the, I think this came out like in December. Broke. Even though it was like a super cheap palette, I still couldn't have got it. Like they had sent me an email when they were still trying to get rid of these, that the blue palette, which is, I so wanted that blue palette, it was like $9 and I still couldn't afford it. It just wasn't happening. So I'm really happy to have a gloss from them, because that is my first gloss from them. And I got a highlight brush, and you can see I have already used it. It's lovely. The hairs are so very soft. Perfect for highlight. And I like everything about this. It's got this purple handle. I really like it. It's a very well-made brush. So good to know their brushes are really nice. And then the fourth item is a lip pencil, and this is in Scorpio, which is like a purpley brown, which is what I have on my lips. Now, the next thing I'm gonna tell you about my look is that my daughter made this for me. So she did my foundation, she did my lips, she did my eyes, except for the liner and the lash, and I did the blush and the highlight, liner and lash. And she was like, I want to do these ombre lips on you. And I was like, oh wow, she's so cute, she knows what ombre lips are. So I had never attempted the ombre lip look, and I think she did a fantastic job. We just matched this Scorpio up with, where's the nude thing that I was using? I'm looking around my messy desk. Oh, here it is. I just put this nude lipstick over top, lined my lips that way, and it gives you that ombre look. She was like, I'm about to make your lips look so much bigger. I was like, that's so cool. So I was thrilled that my daughter made my look, and she made my look with this palette. So she used just the Sister to Sister, which is like this blushy pink taupe, and the FDV approved, which is that one. My daughter loves neutral looks. I don't usually do neutral looks. Every now and again, I like a neutral look. But when I saw this palette, I didn't think, neutral. I was definitely thinking Valentine's Day colorful. But look at how pretty. Look at how pretty that turned out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a real quick look with the colorful. So now you've seen the neutral look with this palette. And what I also wanted to say was these mystery boxes from Juvias Place, usually they have like they'll have the same palette in them, and then different things from the collection will be different, like maybe the color of the lippy is different, or the gloss is different, but a lot of times they have the same palette. So I don't know if there are other palettes in this particular one, or if they just stuck with the Queen palette. But I do know that they have different glosses, because I saw 2 different glosses unboxed that weren't this one. So pretty cool. As far as the value for 15 bucks, yeah, we definitely went well above our value of $15. And I think that it's super fun, especially if you are new to Juvias Place, like me, only have like a couple of Juvias Place palettes, or if you don't have any, it's a really nice thing. Plus, it's also really good to always celebrate Black-owned businesses, and I always try to purchase from them because they need our support, just like single moms need our support, and women-owned businesses need our support, and small businesses need our support. So, you know, Juvias Place being an indie brand and Black-owned, it's just really nice to be able to support that and allow that to flourish, because it just opens the doors for more and more people to come up and do those things. So I really appreciate that. So that's awesome. I like to try to be an ally to everyone where I can. Aren't these earrings so cute? My son got me these for my birthday. That was one of the things that he got me for my birthday. I really love them, and it goes super well with this, like, it's a Western style cropped sweater. Super cute. I got this off of where'd this come from? I think this came from the Just Fab website. Pretty sure it did, which is where I got all my boots. So I think that this Juvias Place Valentine's box is a really good deal. So I'll be back with a colorful look. Okay, real quick, I had to come back on and I had to show you whatever is in Juvias Place shadows always stains my eye. And it doesn't matter if it's neutral, if it's bright, it always stains my eye. So I don't know if that's a reaction that I'm having. So when I first got the pinks palette, that's why I was like, I can't use these shadows because of the staining. But you know, I got over that because it's silly, you know, it doesn't stain forever. But that's why when I first tried Juvias Place with this palette, I think it was on sale for like 10 bucks or something when I got it, and I was super thrilled, but it stained my eyes so bad. Which, by the way, this is a perfect Valentine's palette. So if you have it, break that bad boy out. All right. I just wanted to mention the staining just so that you have all of the information. Okay. Oh my gosh, now it's gonna be like after midnight before I can edit this and put this out, but that's okay because mom's gotta do what mom's gotta do. So I used the red, the pink, and the purple to create this Valentine's look with the Fumi X Juvias Place. And I also used this shade. I put it down on the lid, but with the white, the contrast was kind of weird with those colors and that white. And so I went over to the Sweet Pinks by Juvias Place, and I used this foiled pink, which, by the way, is just amazeballs, like just so good. And so I guess what I have decided is that even if it stains my lids like badly, I mean, it's so bomb, like it's so good that it's really hard not to love it. It's also so good at a really good price. So that is just something that Juvias Place just hits out of the park for me. For $15, I got 4 full-size Juvias Place items, and these aren't discontinued items. These aren't. Now I have not seen this one on their website when I go to order. I don't know. Maybe this is new. If anybody knows in the comments, please let me know if this is a newly released palette, because that would be bomb as well, because yeah, I've never seen this on the website, so I don't know, maybe it's been a minute since they had it. Maybe it's old and they remade it for this Valentine's box. I don't know, but I know it's bomb, and for $15, if you like this palette, you should definitely get this box because you're also getting, oh, and by the way, I used the lip pencil in Scorpio on my waterline, which, you know, not all lip liners are made for the waterline. I know, Jeffrey would be so disappointed to hear you say that because all of his are, but I'm not sure if these ones are because it kind of faded pretty quickly. Let me kind of fill it up. It's not like it didn't burn or cause me any issues. And sometimes my my eyes do a lot of watering, so sometimes it's hard for anything to stay in the waterline. But you know, lip pencil, really nice brush, gloss. This is a very recent gloss, and this bomb ass palette. So is the Juvias Place Valentines box worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. And do I recommend it? Abso-freaking-lutely. And look, I made myself some little hearts over here. So I can't get away from doing this new exaggerated liner thing. I think it's fun. And so I have some liners on the way from ColourPop. They finally had their fresh cut liners in stock, and so I grabbed those up. Those are the pastel liners for the waterline, and oh my gosh, I love them. And I could use those to draw up here, I feel like, but I feel like it's easier with a liquid. And I also picked up a liquid blue liner in the same formula, the ColourPop liquid liner. I don't know. I've heard people call these the BFF liners, but I don't know. So I got a blue one of these, so I think that that's going to be fun to draw with that color. And then I got the fresh cut, and I'm really excited about those as well because I use the two that I have. There's like a coral light one. I use it all the time. I used it in the previous look with this palette, the neutral look. I use it all the time with neutral looks, especially. And then I use the mint, I think it's meant to be or minted or something like that, the seafoam green one. I use that a lot as well. So I figured I should really kind of have like a light blue and a lilac and all those things. And those are things that I use like every day, all the time. I'm constantly using liners. They go with everything. So I'm trying to be more responsible about how I spend money on this channel. The Juvias Place box, amazeballs. Get you some. They are still available. I just checked the site. My congestion has all come back like right now. When I'm trying to have this conversation, it's like all my drainage just came rushing back. I thought I was feeling much better. I actually was up out of bed all day today, which is the first time in like a week. I was making some of these videos just kind of like dragging my butt over to the chair, like forcing myself to go through the motions because, and I mean, I think the videos turned out okay. The purchaser pass was a hit, so I'm really excited about that. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. We have a lot of fun over here, and we're just getting started. We're just getting started. Skimming the surface. That's what we're doing right now. So, I am going to be doing, I think probably tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to be doing a Valentine's tutorial showing you guys the method of this again, or maybe I'll come up with a really like a more trendy, cool design to come up with, because I already showed you guys how I achieved the white liner thing. It's not difficult at all to do. It's difficult to make them even, because like this one isn't quite even with this one, so because my eye dips down in a different place. So I think that's the challenge, that people are like, oh, this is difficult. But I think it's just because our eyes are shaped differently on either side. And so we'll have skin sagging in one place or another. I didn't mention any sagging. I'm not old enough to have sagging. No. A little. So, you know, just because of the way my structure is, this line comes down a little bit in a dip, and this one goes more straight across. So those kind of things are very difficult to grasp, even for a seasoned professional, I feel like. So I will come up with a Valentine's tutorial, and I'll probably do one with the sweet pinks and maybe one with blood sugar, because I do feel like a lot of people already have the blood sugar palette by now and might be able to follow along in that tutorial. And then I think just because of the Amazeballs colors in this one, that I want to do this one as well. So we'll be just Valentining it up, and you know, just giving you something so you can Instagram that look. I know that we're not really going out. I think you can go like in Ohio, I think we can go out to dinner and stuff like that for Valentine's. I think like you have to wear your mask until you get to the table, and then you get to take your mask off to eat. I'm like, that is so weird. My dad took me out to eat at Cracker Barrel a couple weeks back, and I get to the table and I've still got my mask on, and he was like, oh, you can take your mask off. And I was like, huh? He was like, well, how are you gonna eat with it on? I was like, true, but like, how's it protecting anybody if I don't? Just saying. If anybody knows the answer to that, let me know. But anyway, I think you can still like go out to dinner and stuff like that. So if you're wanting to learn to do a bright and colorful Valentine's look, we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a subdued Valentine's look as well, for those of you who don't do as much color, because it takes all kinds of us. So I feel like, and we're all beautiful. You know, sometimes my daughter, she'll be like, Mom, I really like subdued makeup or whatever. And sometimes I take it personally. I'm like, oh my gosh, she doesn't like what I'm doing. It's not that she doesn't like what I'm doing. She thinks that it's cool. It's just she doesn't want to wear that. And I think that that's fine. It's just, I think sometimes we get all up in our feels about stuff like that. But now I've just been talking off the cuff for I don't know how long. Whatever. Also, in the comments, do I have the crazy eyes? I'll tell you more about that joke. That is a, they used to call me crazy eyes. And then it came up on the Orange is the New Black, and I was like, now I'm offended. I don't want to be crazy eyes anymore. Okay, all right, so thank you so much for joining me here on Randy's Makeup Adventures, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.